I get asked all the time when a guy gets a new condom holster from us, how do you make it fit? How do you break it in? I get asked this all the time, and there's two ways to do this. One is if it comes too tight to your gun, and right now I have a G17 XC1 holster here, right? This is one of my holsters. You can see it's just a little bit tight to get the gun in and out of, right? So here's how I'm gonna do this, right? Is I pull the gun out, right? And all I'm gonna do is take some saran wrap. And this isn't an exact science, but watch. I'm gonna take a length of saran wrap, right? I'm gonna take it, kind of fold it in half here, stretch it out, fold it in half a little bit here, right? And all I'm going to do is wrap it around the gun, watch. Oops. It's kind of getting a little bit bunched up here, so I'm gonna stretch it out just a little bit and I'm gonna wrap it around the gun, watch. Okay, and now all I'm going to do is I'm going to reholster the gun with the saran wrap in it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw it in my safe overnight. Tomorrow we'll come back and check, see if it's loose enough. So we're going to throw it in the gun safe tonight before we lock it up. We'll come back tomorrow and get it. Yesterday we wrapped this thing, right? Let's check it out today. So bring it over to the workbench. Right, okay, take the wrap off, right, and then see if it fits well, right? And the truth is it fits a lot better, slides in and out a lot better. The so what here is what you want to do is you want to take a loaded magazine, put it in, turn the gun upside down, and just give it a shake, right? So watch. Loaded magazine, in, I give it a shake, it doesn't fall out. This is proper tension of the holster. If it falls out, it's not tight enough, right? If it's still a little bit too tight, what you could do is repeat the process, only this time I think it's still a little bit too tight. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a little bit more saran wrap, right? So all I'm gonna do is make sure I wrap it, and I'm just using more this time. That's it. Now, sometimes as I wrap it, right, as I'm wrapping it, what happens is I'll end up with some excess over the end of the muzzle, right? And then what I do with that excess is I always fold it towards the inside of the gun like this. I fold it over like this, and then because I got even more in there, I stick it in there and I'm gonna let it sit, right? So again, we'll let this sit a little while. We'll come back to it, see if it's looser. So let's throw it back in the safe. We'll come back to it one more time. Okay, we let the holster sit for a while. So we're gonna bring it back to the workbench and see what we got. Right, so because of the plastic, it'll be tight to get the holster off, right? I pull the plastic off, put it in, and you can see how much easier the gun comes in and out of the holster, right? Now, again, I do my test. Doesn't fall out with a loaded magazine, right? And it's the tension I want. Now my condom holster is ready to use. And that's how I prep all my holsters. Just a little bit of saran wrap. Sometimes the leather's a little tight, right? The saran wrap, let it sit a day, it'll loosen up. And then you just gotta find what you think is the perfect tension, which for me is tilting it upside down, making sure the gun doesn't fall out.